unfortunately. He sort of came out of the desert and found me about 2 years ago now. He's an Australian blue heeler. An Australian cattle dog blue heeler. It's more or less the same difference. Full-blooded male. I'm clipped. And yes, I realize in San Francisco they like to have their dogs clipped. I would die if my dog lost his nuts, personally. But he kept like following me and just laid down like next to me, like where I was sleeping and everything. And then the cops ended up, ironically enough, like rolling up on us that night, ran all our names, and like it turns out my buddy Ryan, he had like a warrant out of that particular county in Arizona for a few years ago for trespassing and everything. So they took him in, and he came up to the cop that was arresting my friend and urinated on his leg and everything. That's really the main reason why I took him and decided to take on the responsibility. And we've had like close calls, like I've had to bail him out of the pound before, like... No, he's only been in the pound once. But like, I've gone to jail a few times, like I've had to like leave him with like friends of mine and shit for a few days. But I've always gotten him back, and it's been like about 2 years now. As he saved my life on many occasions. I mean, like, he's barbed crackheads coming up to me in like my sleeping spots in the morning, scared them off, you know. He's grabbed like people that were like trying to like hit me before. He's grabbed knives out of people's hands before for me, you know. And yeah, he was a little rambunctious, especially. He still is rambunctious, but like over the last 2 years, you know, I like to think we've come to an understanding and everything. As you can see, he's pretty calm, like in my hands. It doesn't matter if you're homeless or living in a house or not, as long as you're taking care of your dog as best as you can and actually making an effort to take care of your dog, you know. And making sure that they're happy as you are, really, you know. No matter what kind of like problems you might have, alcoholism, homelessness, a mix, drug addiction, whatever, you know. This comes first.
My name is Jessica. This is my dog Cooper. I've had him since he was 5 weeks old. He's 3 1/2 now. I got him from some friends of mine that their 2 dogs had a litter of puppies out in the country in Oregon. And the first person that was going to take him abused him the first night, so I got to keep him. And he's been my best friend and my little boy ever since. And I love him to death, and I'd do anything for him.
He's a shepherd mix. I'm not quite sure what he is. He looks like he has Russell or something, like Russell Terrier.
She rescued him.
He found me in a parking lot, and he had ticks and fleas and all that stuff all over him, so since he found me, I figured it was meant to be, you know? And we traveled together, you know, we hitchhike, we train ride, we walk, you know, we sleep, we camp together. He's going on 8 months now, and he's really been a really good friend to me. You know, right now it's really hard for me, and I'm glad he's in my life. I can't depend on my parents anymore to help me, so I'm kind of starting from square one, trying to build myself up from square one. So, you know, it's a process. It takes a long time.
And it's a lot harder with the dog too.
Yeah, it's true. It's harder with the dog, you know, but I'm not gonna live somewhere where he can't be at. People are more apt to feed the dog than you.
People will come by and say, "Oh, look at the cute girl. Do you want a burger?" People come by and look at him and go, "Oh my God, there's a cute little dog. Let's get him a burger and let's get him some onion rings." And I'm sitting there like with 2 bags of food out for him, dog food. I want a burger. Homeless people with dogs is our dogs don't wait 9 hours a day for us to come home from work. They're around us constantly. They socialize with other people and other dogs all the time. They're spoiled rotten. They're better trained. They're the luckiest dogs in the world. It's like having the biggest backyard ever. I wish I was a homeless dog sometimes, man.
My dog's name is Poochie.
She's the bestest dog in the whole wide world, huh? Oh, I love you so much.
This dog respects me completely. He follows me around. It's pouring down rain, and I'm in a dumpster. He'll sit there and wait for me. "Dad, I'm getting wet. Dad, I'm getting wet. Dad, I'm getting wet." He'll be tired after following me for hours and hours on end. He'll still follow me. I sit down, he's gonna come up and jump in my lap, whether he's tired, pissed off at me, or whatever, because he loves me no matter what. And that's what's cool about dogs. And I wish people were like that, but we can't because we see this. We see homeless, we see rich, we see poor, we see black, we see white. You know what he sees? He sees love. That's all he sees. He saved my life. He's been there for me the worst. He's been there for me the best. He's stuck with me for everything, you know. And he's never judged me. One time, the girl who got him for me, I was really deeply in love with her, and she left me, and I was going to kill myself with a bunch of heroin, but he kept pumping me with his nose saying, feed me, Dad, feed me, Dad. Well, I finally said, okay, you stupid dog, I'll feed you. I went and got his dish, got his food, I come back, and everything was gone. And he had dirt on his nose. So honestly, I believe that he saved my life.
Your dog is your best friend.
Your best friend will rip you off, but your dog will never turn its back.